Alright, what is going on, everybody? Today we are going to be talking about Xdeffiant. There's so much in this game, and I really do want to take the time to be very gentle with the game. I know a lot of people compare it to games like Call of Duty, things of that nature. It doesn't feel like Call of Duty in the slightest. Maybe the older CODs, I can give it that. It reminds me of maybe like Black Ops 3, games in that kind of era. But it doesn't deserve to be criticized the way it is. I can get behind a lot of things, which I'm going to be talking about in this video. But I can get behind a lot of emotions that the community feels. But I think we need to prioritize supporting this game and supporting its future, whether that's with sales, obviously, just the free version, which is talking about the game, playing the game. I mean, there is a lot of content in the game right now. It just gets stale when you're past really level 100, because at that point you've already experienced every gun, you've experienced every map, and I can get behind the concept of there's not enough content, especially with games like Call of Duty and Fortnite coming out with content so much. Almost it seems like every day you can go to those games and see new things in the stores all the time. But yeah, so to start off, I just want to say shout out to JBOWENDAMAN and Merc Music. They're the ones who've kind of been motivating me to make video like this because I genuinely love this game. I don't make Xdeffiant content. That's not where my channel is. A lot of you guys will, if you just really just went to my channel, you'd see, oh, Black Ops 3, custom zombies. That's what he does. But in a lot of my free time, or even on Twitch, I will go and play this game just because it's actually a lot of fun to me. I have a great time playing this game. And yeah, I've just been seeing a lot of opinions on it, and I just want to throw in my 2 cents. But yeah, so I want to start talking about the pros of the game. I really like in this past update about a week ago, I think it came out. It was around the 20th of November. I know that much. They reset the XP gains back to where it was in the most recent or the previous update. So now a primary weapon takes only 1500 XP to level up. Secondary is 500, and I think that was a really good step for them because what they try to do, which is very clear, is they try to extend the longevity of the player base, really give them something to grind towards in terms of the mastery camo, which they had the level 400 mastery, which I don't even remember what it was in the beginning. I think it was level 200 mastery. They changed it so many times, it's kind of hard to keep track, but. Yeah, and now we have our level 500 mastery after you get level 400 with 23 weapons per the categories that they are in. Yeah, these games are amazing. I know they've done double XP, I feel like at least 2 times within the past 3-4 weeks, which is awesome. I know the current double XP week, actually, not weekend, is all the way up until December 2nd, and today is November 28th. So that's something really awesome to look to. Again, especially if you're trying to level up your weapons, trying to achieve the mastery camos. Like I'm a level, I think 116. I don't remember what I am in this clip right here, but I'm pretty high up there, and I only have I think 4 out of the 23. So I have a ways to go for myself. But that's currently I think why I'm enjoying the game as much as I am, because I'm not close, and that is what my grind is right now. I'm more so a casual player. Obviously, I could have been popping, the double XPs the whole time, and even when the quad XP was around, I could just really grind. That's just not who I am. If I enjoy a gun, I'm going to use it. My main gun for the game was the M4 and the ACR. And every once in a while, I throw in the P90 and the MP7 if I wanted to, be a little fast. I'm not a shotgun player. I'm not an LMG player. Like, that's just not who I am. But I really like that mastery camo enough, the level 500, to really go for it for the guns I want. Obviously, you have to use the LMGs, the marksman rifles, the shotguns, which again, none of those are what I use, but it's still fun, and it's really great. And then another pro with it is the gameplay. Now I will get into the con section and talk about the net killing and net code. But as a whole, the gameplay feels really good. It feels really fresh. I have noticed if I go to a new device, it takes a while for the maps to render. I have to play every map about 2 times, especially the escort maps. There's a little bit more of frame dropping and little latency spikes that I will feel in maps like that. But in terms of like TDM domination on regular size maps, it really only takes a match or 2, and then everything kind of smooths itself out. So that's a really big plus, because I feel like even with Black Ops 6 right now, I cannot play that game for the life of me. I'm running a current gen graphics card, and I feel like I top out at 90 FPS, which is kind of crazy. But as you can see in this, I'm pretty much staying pretty consistent over 130, which is a very big difference. And I'm playing this on, I believe high and ultra settings. So it just depends on, what it is. I don't really care so much about the reflections or shadows, but yeah, but the gameplay as a whole, this game is phenomenal. This game is so fun. I actually really want to pick it up all the time, which is kind of weird to me. Because even with like Halo Infinite, while that was around, I feel like I played it and then I got burnt out so fast. Again, I'm a level one, let's just say 115 for for ease, but I'm around a level 115 and I still genuinely enjoy the game. Now, don't get me wrong, if I'm playing with a bunch of friends, it's insanely hard to get into a lobby, which is another con of this. But I genuinely enjoy playing the game, and that's one thing that the Xdeffiant team really needs to be strong on. People enjoy the game because it's not that AAA title. It has that AAA title feel, but it doesn't have that microtransaction garbage just thrown at you 24/7. And I feel like that's why nobody plays Call of Duty or Fortnite anymore. At least not to the extent that they used to, because it's boring. It's the same thing we've already played for years and years and years at this point. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the cons. I'm a rambler. This isn't my type of content. I'm not a recording guy. But the cons, obviously the net killing, it really does piss you off at times. It has gotten a little more apparent since they started this current double XP week. I don't know if that is because they did a small update to anything. It didn't seem like they did, at least not that I could see, but that definitely kind of sucks. And I know every update they fix it and then it comes back, and they fix it and it comes back. I hope they can get to a point where it just doesn't come back anymore. That would be really sweet. And then the pricing in the store, that's another topic I want to touch on. Now, currently they're running a Black Friday sale where everything, if like for example, it's about 33% off on average, or half percent off depending on if it's an individual skin or not. So like sets are typically around 33% and individual items are around 50. So if it's something like 800 X coins, it's now 400, or if it's roughly 2,900 for a bundle, it'll be about 2,000. They keep it in a pretty healthy range. It's a massive discount, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to spend that regular, technically $30 on a pack just for one weapon skin. And I do appreciate the style. I appreciate how the game looks. It's always been so good, and that's one of my favorite parts about the game. But I really need them to become more consistent with, hey, not everybody's going to be spending $30, or if so, just release the individual skins and then discount them in a set or something of that nature. At least, just again, that's how I feel about it. And then the lack of content. I do feel like pushing out content every day, every week, the Call of Duty, the Fortnite formula, it sucks. It really does suck. Because then you're just so influenced as a gamer to just keep spewing out money over and over and over and over again, and nobody really likes that. Let's just be honest. Nobody likes spending a ton of money in these games that we're not going to be playing for that long. Now again, I see the longevity. I think this game is going to have that Rainbow Six life cycle. I know everybody's always like, oh, this game is dead, this game is going to disappear after Season 3, all your money that you put into it's going to disappear. And it's like, yeah, I mean, it very well could, but, again, that's why if you enjoy the game, play it. Again, obviously, Black Ops 6 just came out. I love zombies. I played it for a week, and then I dropped it because it's just not that fun to me. But I'll go to Black Ops 3, see all the community stuff, and I'm like, dude, this is awesome. And that's one of those things I would like to see as well, them put in some more game modes that are not just objective based. I would like to see some kind of survival mode, more commonly known from like MW3, even Ghost Recon. I think they had one. I think it was called like Guerrilla Warfare or something like that. Add something like that where it's a PvE. That would just make for such a fun switch up for this game specifically. But they need to start doing stuff like that, introducing more game modes. Like I'm a big fan of Gears of War. When they would come out with something seasonal, they would do one shot, one kill. We'd call it OSOC. And it's just snipers. You would just get a sniper and everyone would just be sniping each other. It was a blast. Like, this would be one of those games where it would be so fun to just do that. Like, I feel like stuff like more content or more game modes would be exactly what this game needs. Because it just feels like there's such a lack. Again, I don't think I said this in the video, but I've reached max battle pass within a week. I think it was like during one of the hurricanes that were hitting my state in Florida. and I just had nothing to do, so I just grinded the game and I leveled up a bunch of weapons, and grinded the battle pass. And every game was about around 2-ish levels with a double XP, and a week later I had that done, and it's a 90-day battle pass. Like, come on, we gotta start pumping out other stuff. And yes, they did the Air and Space bundle, the Halloween bundle, or like, but not bundles, but like the little add-ons. But that's just, I feel like that's so minuscule. Like, they need to do something small every like 2 or 3 weeks. That's just, again, for a 90-day period to do two recordings. But I hope you guys did enjoy. And yeah, if you have anything you want me to know, any opinions, just let them be put into the comment section. I would love to hear them. I always try to respond the best I can. Yeah, but until next time, I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.